welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa Murrell and I'm a personal stylist for the everyday woman. And today's video is all about occasion wear for the everyday woman. For all different body shapes, I'm going to actually voice over this video because we found so many lovely pieces that if I spoke about every single one of them live on camera, you know me, I'd be going on for ages and the video would be way too long. But before I jump into that, I wanted to say a huge thank you. You guys have got me to 200,000 subscribers. We've had over 12 million views and Instagram numbers are also going up. So thank you. It means so much more than you probably realise. And on another note, I am really excited to tell you that we have launched our personal styling for yourself course. So we run a style academy where we teach people how to become personal stylists. So we are putting the personal styling as a career course online as well, but we're probably about 3 or 4 weeks behind with that one as we're still editing some of the videos. But the personal styling for yourself course is now available to pre-book, and if you use the code on the bottom of the screen now, it will get you £200 off the price. Now this is for a very limited time only, so if you're watching this video in a year's time, I'm afraid it's not going to be relevant. So it will probably end by the end of May at the very latest. That's May 23. But I'm really excited to bring the course to you. It's got over 50 videos, it's got numerous ladies of all different shapes and sizes. Imagine having my YouTube channel but full of all body shape masterclasses and then everything else that's kind of in my brain in terms of styling. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, but we show you how to balance large calves, how to build volume on your bottom, how to increase the width of your hips, how to disguise larger chests. There isn't anything from a styling perspective that we don't cover. And we've also filmed a real life client wardrobe restyle. So you will see me going through their entire wardrobe step by step like I do for every client, and you'll see the results of how we get her from a fairly dated wardrobe, to be honest with you, to something really modern, really fresh that all mixes and matches together. And the aim of the course is to empower you to do the same, to dress yourself with confidence, to balance out your figure, and to have a wardrobe that doesn't cause you headaches every morning. One that you can grab any top with any trouser and it will go beautifully. So yes, if any of you are interested, the code will be down below and also in the description box, but be quick, we are only giving this early bird offer for a very limited time. I'll also let you know when course 2, the professional course for those who are looking to become a personal stylist, launches as well. So let's get started. This is the only one I'm going to talk about. This is actually an old dress of mine. I think I got it last year, but they are still doing it this year and they're doing it in a beautiful floral, a really nice burnt orangey reddy colour and a light blue colour. It's from Rhys. It's got pockets, you know what I say about the pockets. I have just got it on with a very small little heel at the moment, just a neutral heel, but I just think it's a really beautiful shape. It's really good for a lot of people. This neckline here does a good job at splitting the shoulder area up. So if you've got wider shoulders, it's good because you've got the volume down here and then this area will make your shoulders look smaller. Now that might lead you to think, well, Melissa's a slight pear-shaped, so that sounds wrong. And you're right, because if I'm a pear-shape and this does a good job at reducing your shoulder width, then by definition, I should look a lot bigger down the bottom and smaller on top. But this shows you how sometimes the theory just doesn't work. And the reason it doesn't work for myself in particular is because I've got quite strong shoulders, so they're not sloping. So showing more of this area here combined with a stronger shoulder means that I can get away with it and it's still relatively balanced. So it's pretty much a dress that works on most shapes, to be honest with you. And I love adding just a little pop of colour, so a bright orange bag. This is an old one from Mango, but we will link as many of these items as we can for you. And I just like the pop of colour there to brighten the outfit up even further. So yeah, this is still one of my go-to dresses for any occasion. Next, we've got this beautiful red dress. It's got the ruffles down the front, which helps to protect a larger stomach area. It's maxi length. It's got the shoulder detail on. Look how the dress is creating the curves for me. So it starts at the top with the ruffles on the arm. That's going to make your arms look slimmer. You've got the V-neck to make the bust look smaller, nips in at the waist, and then it skims over the thigh area. It's a beautiful red sort of raspberry colour which suits a lot of skin tones. I've kept the jewellery simple with just a Monica Vinader locket and some Monica Vinader earrings. In fact, I think I've got the same jewellery on with most of the dresses, and that's the key to buying your jewellery, is to find one set that will literally go with everything. The dress itself felt really nice to wear. I'm wearing it in a UK 8, and we've tried to put the sizes on the Moonsif board for you. So if you click on the item that you like, you'll see the sizing in the comments box. Now, I've actually just used this dress as part of our Style Academy course, and I put a lady who was a UK 22 in it, and she looked fabulous. I'll put those pictures up now for you. Next is an equally beautiful dress, and this time I've paired it with a fascinator just to show you how you could wear it to a wedding or maybe Royal Ascot or somewhere like that. Remembering that the handbag makes a difference as well. You're looking at the entire outfit to create a whole different look. Now, it's long, as you can see. In fact, it's just that little bit too long on my 5'3" frame. I've got it paired with some really nice and incredibly comfy soft heels from Rhys. Oh, sorry, we have incoming. Here's Monty. I know you guys do like to see him, so I've left this in even though I'm in a really nice dress. He just wants a quick bum rub. He's often asleep opposite whilst I'm filming and then decides just to pop in whenever he wants. The dress is beautiful at the back as well. It's got a low cross, so you would struggle to wear a bra with it. I'd probably wear one of the just front cup type of bras. I will link some on the board for you so you know what I mean. It's got a tie around the waist so you can nip yourself in there. The split at the front is quite high, but I think that's quite needed because there's a lot of volume around the dress. So to flash that little bit of skin in your leg is actually really nice and will stop it looking overwhelming. In an ideal world, I would take this dress up maybe just by 1 inch, just so it didn't go right to the floor on me. Now here it is again with the fascinator on, but I would actually wear this dress with some sliders or some nice little dainty flip-flops on holiday and put a raffeta bag with it or a straw bag, and that would look really nice as well. So try and think about how you can wear these occasion dresses again, and often just changing the shoes and handbag will allow you to wear it on multiple occasions. Next we have a beautiful long dress. It's got a long split up at the side. What I'm pointing out right here is that it's actually got a short lining on, and I don't particularly like that because I think that you can see the line sometimes, especially when it's a little bit tight as this dress was on me. So if anything, you might want to go up a size so that you don't see the short lining, or the other thing I tend to do is cut that lining out. But that said, it's beautiful. I love the bows on the shoulder. I love how it comes in tight around your bust line and then goes around your hips. I think it's incredibly flattering. The square neckline is also very flattering, even if you've got a big bust, because that's going to halve the bust area up. But the bows on top of the shoulders will help broaden and make that bust look even smaller. So it's a really good one for putting people's body shape back into the hourglass shape that we are trying to achieve. Also, the bows on the sleeve there hide a wider arm. It's a little bit of an illusion, but it certainly made me feel comfortable about my arms. I've got this on with the same jewellery as before, which was the Monica Vinader earrings, but I changed up the necklace for just something a little bit chunkier. The necklace, I'm afraid, is a really old necklace. So I can't link that, but what I can link is the shoes. Now, these were so comfortable. I actually selected a number of different pairs of shoes to wear with each of these dresses, but I think you'll see that I wore these with the majority of dresses. And that's because the heel height was just about right for me. It wasn't too high. They felt soft on the balls of your feet, and they just went with every single dress. So I highly recommend these. They're the type of shoe that will stay in your wardrobe for many years and will always look appropriate with an evening dress. So next we've got a body skimming dress or a bodycon dress. So this is following my entire figure all the way down. This is from River Island and the fabric is lovely. It's incredibly flattering on. It's got puffs in the shoulder area, and as you can see, it's got a V-neck. So the combination of the puff on the sleeves and the V-neck, and then there's also some extra fabric around the stomach area, makes it very wearable for a lot of people. As you can see, it's a dark brown colour, which is quite unusual for more of an occasion dress, but I like it. It really nips you in at the waist and then follows your curves down. The extra fabric around the waist, which literally just hangs over the stomach area, will actually help hide any particular lumps and bumps. It's a great length on me, which is midi calf, and I believe they do it in longer lengths as well, but you will have to check. We've linked everything as normal. Something slightly different for you. So this is an occasion suit for those of you that don't want to wear a dress. I've worn this on numerous occasions, including the filming of our Style Academy. It's got a really high-waisted trouser that zips up at the side, so it's actually very flattering just wearing the trousers with a shirt or a t-shirt. And then you've also got a bright pink jacket to match. As you can see, I'm showing you my shoes there, and that's meant to be showing you the fact that I've got very, very high heels on. So it was incredibly long. The jacket itself feels really nice. It's got a really deep low lapel on it, and when you have a low lapel that crosses right by the stomach area, that's going to make your waist look smaller. A tie around the waist as well further helps you to nip the jacket in and to recreate the hourglass shape. It was quite inexpensive and it's just from Zara. They also do it in white, and at some point they did it in green as well, but I'm not sure that that one is now available. We will link everything for you on the Moonsif board. Just go to the title of the video, and then under the title will be a description. In there you will find two links, one for the UK and one for the US. Click on it and it will take you to all the items shown today. But back to another dress. This dress is navy. I love the neckline. As I've mentioned before, that type of neckline is incredibly flattering, particularly if you've got a larger arm, because it helps reshape that arm area. But you do need fairly strong shoulders to wear something like this. If you've got very slim shoulders, then the extra volume on the skirt will make you more into a pear shape. The skirt, as you can see, has 3 tiers on it, which is really lovely. It helps to add some volume down at that area, but also some interest. So if, for example, you're quite slender and you lack any curves, then the tiers on the dress will help to create the interest. So will that band right across your waist there. That's going to help draw the eye into your smallest part. Now I've paired it with the Rhys super comfy shoes. These shoes are so soft, it's unbelievable. And I've just paired it with a matching bag. But let's have a look at it now when we add a fascinator on. There we go. And you could add a bright colour. It didn't have to be a navy one. I was just using what I had in my cupboard at the time. But a bright orange or maybe a bright pink would look lovely with navy as well. But overall, I think it's a beautiful dress suitable for many different sort of special occasions. Next we have a really lovely floral off the shoulder top, but as you'll see in a moment, you don't have to wear it off the shoulders. So it could sit on there really quite nicely. It's got 3/4 sleeves. Those sleeves are really quite voluminous. So if you need to hide maybe a larger arm, then that would be really good. It was also really cool and light on the sleeves as well, but it felt solid enough that it was going to stay up across your chest area. Very flattering across the chest area as well, and very forgiving across the stomach. Personally, I would wear it off the shoulders, but that's because I'm a slight pear shape, so I am bigger across my hip area. So I need to broaden my shoulders in order to balance my figure out and recreate this hourglass shape. But if you are quite slender around your hip area and you don't need to broaden your shoulders, or in fact you need to make your shoulders look smaller, then you could wear it in the normal way. So here I'm just showing you a close-up of the Rhys shoes that I've been wearing. That soft buttery leather is really, really lovely. I think they're coming across a little beigey on screen, but they've actually got a very small pink tone to them. And next we have a jumpsuit. I wasn't expecting to like this, and actually I really liked it on. It felt super comfy. It was incredibly long, so again I'm wearing it with a really high heel, but there's no reason why you couldn't take that hem up if you are short like myself. Again, it's got this neckline which is really very flattering. This is really good actually if you have got broader shoulders, because that shape of the neckline will actually break up the shoulder area. It's got a tie around the waist so you can nip yourself in, and it's just wide long leg trousers on the bottom half. Up next is this beautiful green dress. It's got cutouts at the side, and it's like a heavy lace detail with a fishtail type of design on the bottom. As you can see there, I was pulling the skirt out. That was to show you that it was actually too big on me, and I was wearing a UK 10, so I would have needed a UK 8 instead. But it was really, really nice. I love the deep V. I love the sleeves. I love the shoulder detail, and the fact that you've got the shoulder detail, the V-neck, then the cutouts will make anybody's body shape back into the hourglass frame, and that is what you're trying to do. There's a close-up on the fabric. It is really lovely. I think they did it in another colour as well. We will link everything for you. And I'm just pairing this with the same Monica Vinader necklace as well as the earrings. And there it is from the back as well. I'm pairing it with the silver shoes that I showed you earlier on today. But I think I would play around with colour with this and maybe go for a bright orange handbag or something on those lines. And next we have one of my favourite dresses. I'm envisaging wearing this in somewhere like Santorini in Greece. That would be amazing. I've got it on with the high heels again because it is very long. It's got the cutout on as well, but the cutout is rather deep. So that means a lot of your natural waistline is going to be on show. So if you're not comfortable with that, then I would avoid this dress. But other than that, the shoulder detail there, the little ruffles on the shoulder, that will make the arms look smaller. It's got the deep V, so that's going to halve a larger bust. It's got pockets. You know what I say about pockets. Absolutely love them. I think if all dresses could have pockets in, then I would be a very happy woman. But I really like this one. I'd probably wear it just as much on holiday as I would for a special occasion. So when I turn around here, you can see the label is still sticking out, but I've kept the footage in because I wanted to show you what the back looked like. But overall, a great dress. Oh, straight into flashing my leg there. I'm not sure what made me do that. Clearly trying to show you that there was a split up the middle. But this is what I call like a pretty woman type of dress. Oh, there's the leg again. Brown and white spotty. I've got it on with this fascinator, which I just think finishes it off really lovely. This dress was really inexpensive. But I think it just shows that when you carefully select your accessories and including your jewellery, that is, not just the fascinator and the bag, and the shape of the dress is right. So in this instance, the shoulders, it's coming in under the bust line. So it's going to hit many women at their very smallest point. It's got buttons all the way up it, so I left some of them open so you could just get that flash of leg. But what I would say is this was very tight across my bust area, so I probably could have afforded to go up a size in this one, but definitely a dress that I recommend, especially when pairing it with some really nice accessories. And next was one of my favourites. It's very sort of bridesmaid-like, but I think you could still get away with it for maybe a dinner night, or my husband was in the military for years, so we had to wear long gowns like that, and I think it would be great for that. It's very baggy across the bust area, so it actually would hide a large bust if that's what you're trying to do. It comes in under the waist, which is great. It's got that neckline again that I seem to be favouring, which comes to a point in the middle underneath your neck. Again, it's very flattering for the reasons I've already mentioned and actually suits a lot of people. Right now, I haven't got a bra on underneath. That's not usual for me. I do tend to need to wear a bra, but because there's a lot of fabric in that front bit across the chest, I felt you couldn't necessarily see the outline of my chest anyway. Now they do this in 3 colours, pink, black, and then this sort of champagne-y white colour as well. And again, it's a very inexpensive dress for the cut and the shape. It's just from River Island. I will link everything, just go to the board and everything you see today will be there for you. Another really nice vibrant pink dress. This has got the most beautiful sleeve detail on and it was in a really nice fabric. The only thing I would say is it did crease up. I literally ironed this before I put it on to show you and it was creased within a few moments. But that said, I think it's worth it because it is a really lovely shape. As you can see, I'm wearing it with a big chunky gold necklace, which is old by the way, and the silver shoes that I have used with several of the other dresses. This would look gorgeous with a fascinator or a hat on as well. In terms of body shape, I would say that it is clipping my tummy just a little bit. So I think just some good magic pants underneath it would help smooth that area down. But it does highlight the smallest part of most people directly under the bust. The back is really pretty as well. And I think you would be able to hide a bra strap under that thick bow that you can tie. It also comes in different colours as well, so we will link it for you. And talking about colours, I'm not sure if it's showing up on screen, but this dress is actually navy blue and light pink. It's a really lovely fabric. It comes in at the waist with a really nice sturdy belt, but then it's got larger pleats over the stomach area, which can actually be very flattering on anybody who's carrying any extra weight around the stomach. And I think this dress really comes alive when you add some accessories. So the matching bag and hat there looks really nice. But again, I would probably add a little bit of colour and have some fun with it. But there's no reason why the matching doesn't go just as nice. So a really lovely summer occasion dress. One has to be one of my favourites just because I really like bold colours. The one shoulder detail is great. The shoulder with the slight puff on it helps to reduce the size of the arm. It comes in at the waist and then the ruffles continue down to the bottom area. So as you can see, I've added a orange bag and a blue fascinator, and that's fine to do as well. You don't need to wear matching. As long as you're wearing these colours with confidence, then I would say go for it. The pattern will also help disguise any lumps and bumps as well. But if you have a look at the dress, definitely my shoulder is on display. So if you've got a very rounded shoulder that you don't particularly like, then I would avoid this dress. Something a little bit more different now is this beautiful dress. It's got 3 tiers, as you can see there. I think it was fully lined. I can't remember, to be honest with you, but I think it was. You've got 3/4 sleeves there that I still continue to pull up a little bit just so it showed off more of my wrist area. It's got a band around the waist, so that's going to help nip you in there. The only issue I had with this dress is that there was a lot of fabric around the bust area. So basically I wasn't filling the space. So that made my bust look a lot bigger than it was. If it was pulled in slightly tighter, then maybe that wouldn't have made me feel so top heavy. So I tried undoing the little ribbon there, but for me personally, I felt that was a little bit too booby. But it does do a great job of opening that area up. So if you are particularly large chested, then that's definitely an option for you. And there's a close-up on the fabric. So it's like a sheared nude fabric with a silver sort of flower abstract print on. It's very nice actually, and very different from a lot of the other dresses that I saw when I was trawling through the websites trying to find you different things. So that's it for today's video. I hope you found some inspiration in those dresses that we have provided. Everything will be linked for you. If you don't see the dress on the board for your country, it means it wasn't available in your country. But if you scroll down the board, we always try and find you alternatives. And as a final note, if anybody is interested in doing our personal styling for yourself course, remember the early bird discount is only available for a very short, limited amount of time. I will put all the links in the description box, and I look forward to meeting some of you on the course, hopefully.